Hi, Paul Sykes, Good News Broadcast, speaking to Gabe Saglie. Hi, Gabe. How are ya?
Good, Paul. Good to talk to you.
Good speaking with you again. We've spoken with Gabe many times.
Sure.
Senior travel editor at Travelzoo.com. We're going to talk about Labor Day deals, okay? Looking for a vacation or a staycation, okay? S-T-A-Y-C-A-T-I-O. What's a staycation?
Well, that's become increasingly popular, particularly this summer, 2008. A staycation is basically a local vacation. In fact, it could be as local as your own hometown, driving 5-10 minutes and staying at a hotel as a way to minimize your travel costs. You're not paying for airfare, you're not paying for a car rental or a train trip, but you're enjoying the tourism fruits of your own backyard. Or it also, some people use it, the term staycation to refer to regional travel, maybe driving a couple of hours and sort of enjoying regional tourism options. But I think as people became more money conscious this summer, and the fear of increasing airfare started to really affect people's decision to spend money on vacation, this whole staycation idea started to really gain some ground. And people have maybe enjoyed what home has to offer as opposed to having to travel distances to enjoy it elsewhere.
Okay. So now, well, first of all, for those that might not know, but Travelzoo.com has, about 12 million subscribers to it, right?
We're at 12 million now, which makes us the largest and most comprehensive travel website on the internet, believe it or not. We're a global company, but our role is primarily and exclusively as a publisher of travel deals. We don't sell travel. We work with companies, obviously, that sell travel, but our job is to link you as the consumer to the companies that are offering the best deals of the week. And the 12 million subscribers are to our weekly Top 20 newsletter, which comes out every Wednesday morning.
Okay, so now tell us, all right, so, I'm in I guess you could say, a good spot to go locally. We got a lot of hotels here in the New York metro area, or places to go. But maybe, I don't know, metro area, say, of New York, what's thinking? Oh, well, hotel specials, New York City. So is that what you do? So I'm in New York. Do I go to the site? I'm looking at the site now. Do I go to New York City?
Right, we've got a lodging section, which we've divvied up. We do have a New York City section. We have a Washington, D.C. section. We have a California section, and that's updated on a daily basis as hotels and resorts publish their rates. We test book them. We make sure that they're legit and that there is availability, and then we'll put them up on the website. So that content fluctuates almost daily, so the idea here is to sort of check on the site as often as possible to see what's being offered there. Speaking of New York and the general New York City, New York State, and the whole northeastern region in general, pricing in some of the bigger cities particularly has been very aggressive this summer. And as we head into Labor Day weekend and any holiday weekend, whether it's Memorial Day, Labor Day, certainly Thanksgiving, and so on, the big city hotels, New York City, Chicago, San Francisco, Dallas, that's where you see these big 4-5-star hotels even bring their rates down, because most of us are thinking about going, say, home for the holidays, hanging out with family. This is a chance for hotels to bring their rates down, in some cases 50, 60% or more, as a way to lure the money-conscious and family-focused traveler just a little bit.
Gabe, I'm looking at the site. I went to New York City, and actually I see here one of the greatest hotels of New York, Essex House, the Gemaraya Hotel. This is a 5-star hotel, okay? So I'm like looking here and saying, oh my God, it's Manhattan, 5-star hotel with breakfast, okay, on the site here, and a massive savings. And a classiest of class place.
Well, and actually I stayed there not on my dime. I was actually a guest, and I got to stay there. That's half a block from Central Park, and it is considered one of the really chic, high-end hotels in the city. Rates normally can go, particularly during high season, for $800 a night or more. I mean, so it's really a very exclusive, very chic place, and you kind of feel it as soon as you walk in the door. But right now they're doing an end-of-summer special, as you mentioned, for $399. It includes breakfast, and for that level of service and that caliber of hotel in New York City, although for $399 is a little bit of a higher price point, it is still, in some cases, up to 50% off the regular rates at a hotel of this caliber.
Well, you know what? We all do. I think we're talking about that hotel, for example. I happen to know a lot about that hotel because my buddy, for whatever it's worth, I just saw it on here, but is a general manager over there. They the historic hotels here in America had a recent event there. And in essence, that's kind of a hotel that also has tours. They've organized tours into Central Park. So sometimes, you might spend a little bit more, but it's almost like that same thought. You're in that hotel, but a hotel like that can provide so many things to you, you probably don't have to go running around and try to figure out what to do next.
Yeah, it is one-stop shopping. And I think, New York City is one of those, I might venture to say it is the top city in the States that has figured out how to cater to the tourist really to the T. And particularly when you go to some of these high-end hotels in the city, you're getting that access to whether it's concierge services, and oftentimes you're not paying any extra for access to everything from show tickets. They certainly appreciate gratuity, but you get access to certain show tickets or certain tours, as you mentioned, that may not be readily available to your average traveler if you're just going up trying to find your way through on your own.
Life is short. Vacation time is even shorter. Go for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
What else we have, Gabe?
Well, we got really
in
across
other
the country we've got some phenomenal deals. And one thing to do is look at hotels that are either about to open or hotels that have newly been renovated. They spend say $60-80 million on renovations. They want to get you there, as quickly soon thereafter as possible to enjoy the fruits of their expenditures, if you will. So, a lot of these brand new, newly renovated and newly opened hotels are the places to look at for some great deals, including, for example, in San Antonio, the Grand Hyatt there is the newest hotel in the city, a 4-star hotel. You're near the Riverwalk, you're near the Alamo. For a Southern Texas getaway, culturally and historically driven, that's $129 a night now for stays into the fall. But that's a hotel that can command 2 to 3 times that normally. So that's a rather exciting deal at a newly opened hotel. And as we head toward the end of summer, look, even the fancier. This is gonna. I think you're gonna like this, Paul. Some of the fanciest hotels in the country look at end of summer sales as an opportunity to attract travelers. There's a place in Scottsdale, Arizona, the Fairmont Scottsdale Resort. It is a 5-diamond property. That's as chic as it gets. It is home to a world-class spa. They've got 2 18-hole championship golf courses. They've got 5 pools, 2 water slides. Rooms go between $400 and $500 a night. But now they're doing a $99 special all the way through, actually select dates all the way through the fall. So you're staying for $99 at a place where somebody else has paid $400 or $500 to stay. And again, it's the creme de la creme luxury at a budget price as a way to fill some rooms before the summer's up.
And that's part of the Fairmont chain as well?
Fairmont Scottsdale Resort. That's a Fairmont signature property there in the Arizona desert.
Okay, well, some of these, like a Fairmont chain, and some of these, this isn't like those usual, many hotel chains. These are, what does Fairmont own? The famous one of them is in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, actually, I think the first Fairmont hotel, the first of the chain, is the Fairmont San Francisco there on Nob Hill.
Right.
Which actually I stayed there for my 5th wedding anniversary at the end of May, and the wife was very happy. So that's all that mattered to me. But again, beautiful hotel. And actually, they were running a pretty good deal at that Fairmont as well. A lot of these, even though they're parts of they're members of a chain, these hotels these days are individually and independently run, so that instead of looking at system-wide sales, look specifically at the hotels you're looking at, because they will sort of on their own do some pretty aggressive pricing outside the whole outside of the umbrella of the chain that they're in. There's a place you've probably heard of, the Millennium Hotels, Millennium Broadway there in Times Square is one of the famous go-to places in New York City. We've got a property also in Scottsdale, just as another example of a pretty amazing deal. The Millennium Resort McCormick Ranch, 4-star property on 44 acres next to Camelback Lake. And you can stay there now for $100 a night, but then they'll give you $100 food and beverage credit every night you're there. So basically...
Whoa, where's that one?
Yeah, that's in Scottsdale. It's called the Millennium Resort McCormick Ranch. And again, you're paying $100 a night, which is considerably less than what rooms usually go for. But on top of that, every night you're there, $100 in food and beverage credit, which you can do as a room service. They've got a couple of lakeside restaurants. You're practically staying there for free.
Yeah.
You can go through $100 worth of food and drink throughout the course of the day.
That's an appetizer for me. No.
Yeah, well, I know.
Gabe, we
And
want
a bottle of wine, yeah.
No, that's what a great opportunity that one is. Well, hey, great things going on. Listen, I want to congratulate you on birth of a new baby, right?
Got a new traveler in the family. Yeah, he's 5 months old. We will get him his passport actually in about a week, and let him tour the world from then on.
You having a good time, right, Gabe?
Oh yeah.
All righty, that's super.
Beautiful
Thanks.
thing.
Thanks so much. I always love speaking with you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Paul.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.